unicorn hair or dragon heartstring, and are of varying woods, lengths, and flexibilities. Length, wood type, and core type differentiate between the wand. Length can judge the size and character of a witch or wizard. Most wands are between 9 and 15 inches long, and wand makers often match the wand length to the height of the witch or wizard who will use it, but Ollivander considers this measure inadequate. In his experience, longer than average wands tend to be drawn to those with physical peculiarity or a bigger personality, whereas abnormally short wands select people whose character lacks something. The wood takes into account which wizard's individuality and personality can take place. A wand core allows the wizard to tap into their most powerful magical abilities and determines how they can channel magic, and is looked at as an extension of the witch or wizard themselves. Quote from Ollivander: "Early in my career, as I watched my wand maker father wrestling with a substandard wand core material such as kelpie hair, I conceived ambition to discover the finest cores and to work only with those when my time come to take over the family business. This I have done. After much experimentation and research, I have concluded that only 3 substances produce wands of the quality to which I am happy to give illustrious name of Ollivander: unicorn hair, dragon heartstring, and phoenix feather. Each of these costly and rare materials has its own distinct properties. Dragon. As a rule, dragon heartstrings produce wands with the most power, and which are capable of the most flamboyant spells. Dragon wands tend to learn more quickly than other types, while they can change allegiance if won from the own original master. They always bond strongly with the current owner. The dragon wand tends to be easiest to turn to the dark arts, though it will not incline that way of its own accord. It is the most prone of the 3 cores to accidents, being somewhat temperamental. Phoenix feather. Phoenix feathers are capable of the greatest range of magic, though they may take longer than either unicorn or dragon cores to reveal this. They show the most initiative, sometimes acting of their own accord, a quality that many witches and wizards dislike. Phoenix feather wands are always the pickiest when it comes to potential owners, for the creature from which they are taken is one of the most independent and detached in the world. Unicorn hair. Unicorn hair generally produces the most consistent magic and is the least subject to fluctuation and blockages. Wands with unicorn cores are generally the most difficult to turn to the dark arts. They are the most faithful of all wands and usually remain strongly attached to their first owner, irrespective of whether he or she was an accomplished witch or wizard. Other wand cores can include Vila hair. Fleur Delacour had one of these. Ollivander described it as temperamental. A basilisk horn. Salazar Slytherin made his own wand with the core of a basilisk horn. A wampus cat. A wampus cat hair. This was used by Johannes Jonker. A thunderbird. Thunderbird tail feathers were used for cores. A snallygaster. Snallygaster heartstring. This creature was similar to a dragon. Isolde Sayer used this to craft some of her wands for her early students at Ilvermorny School. A jackalope. A jackalope antler was used by Isolde Sayer as well. A rougarou hair. Rougarou hairs were used by Violetta Beauvais, and they were thought to be associated with the dark arts. Thestral hair. This is argued as the most powerful of all wand cores. The Elder Wand was the only one in existence with this core constructed by Antioch Peverell, or Death himself. However, most likely thought Death was not a literal creature. A troll facial hair, or troll whiskers. This was possible, but considered inadequate to be a wand core. Dittany, a plant core. This was used for healing wands. A horned serpent. The horned serpent was used by Isolde Sayer. It was exceptionally powerful and sensitive to apostle tongue. This core would allow the wand to warn the owner of danger by emitting a low musical tone and vibrating when apostle tongue is spoken. The white river monster. White river monster spines were found in Arkansas, and this was used by Thiago Quintana, thought to produce elegance and force in wands. Bone. Bone has been used as cores in many wands. as well as shell has been used in many wands. Newt Scamander had a wand with elements of shell in it. Coral. Grigorovich was known for using this as a core. Upira wand cores were hairs of dwarves that were native to Brazil. These were notoriously unstable wand cores, but it has been expressed if this wand with this core chooses you, you must be a very talented witch or wizard. Kelpie. Kelpie hair has been used as a core. Shape-shifting water demons located in Great Britain, Ollivander has publicly denounced using this as a core. Quote, early in my career, as I watched my wandmaker father wrestling with substandard wand core materials such as Kelpie hair, I conceived the ambition to discover the finest cores. What type of wand did you get on Pottermore.com, or what type of wand did you create in Hogwarts Legacy? Drop it in the comments below. If you would like to know more about Harry Potter and the Wizarding World lore, subscribe to Chase and Josh Factor Fantasy Podcast. The link is in the bio, or you can subscribe to Ridiculous Patronus on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Have a magical week.